2 Grammys, and 2 albums later, here I am. My name is LeToya Luckett, and this is Life, Love, and Music.
Beautiful day today, 6:43. I have a good friend of mine. You know her as the preacher's kid. Telling you won't regret it.
What time was yours?
6. Late as usual.
Late.
Not late. We're close. It's only 5 minutes away.
See?
It's only how many? Well, we were supposed to be at 5:30 so you could prep and remember what you was talking about. Rita. Do you know where that is? LeToya Luckett.
Is he on the phone or?
So when you're on the radio, you know what you're going to say?
No, actually no.
Tomorrow
Maybe
from 1
I
to
should
5 at the River Oaks Center.
I'm preaching.
.107.5 WGC. I am kind of your girlfriend from 6 to 10. I told you that I had the preacher's kid in the studio with me, and she's the new face of Luster Smooth Touch. I got my girl, Miss LeToya Luckett. Hey, LeToya. Hanging out with us in the Shy. So we have this huge Smooth Touch Hair and Homecoming Mall takeover tomorrow. So what are we going to be doing? Because I'm going to be there with you as well tomorrow.
I'm excited to be in Chicago. I don't know, every time I know I'm coming here, I get excited. I don't know if it's the food, the people, it might be both.
Probably.
The weather's good outside.
Man, isn't
I
it?
love it here.
After my radio appearance, I decided to have a night on the town with my Chicago friends. So we went out to Pharrell's party, and I got a chance to see George Daniels. Oh, I love him. And then it was off to party with a great friend of mine and one of my favorite DJs, Timbuktu. We had a great time. Whew. Now it's time to shut it down. After a great night, it's back to work. Off to do more publicity in Chicago. Excited to meet some of my Chicago fans as the brand new face of Smooth Touch. It's still crazy to me how people line up to come and meet me. It's just so weird for me. I love being a part of the Luster family. Everybody is just so real. And I grew up using Luster, so this is exciting for me. Well, I'm off after a long day's work. And I'm out. So I decided to have a get-together at my house with the girls.
Oh, where's fresh strawberry?
You know, food, girl talk.
We used them all.
All of them? No, you didn't.
No, I'm just saying.
Of course, I had to be special and make mine a little different. Gotta keep it sexy like that.
We're trying to make it sexy. Virgin Margarita Parfait.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you didn't know about my culinary skills, did you? Check me out.
Do you want your whipped cream?
Yep.
Making the perfect Virgin Margarita Parfait takes skills. And us Southern girls, we know our way around the kitchen, honey. I know my drink look good. I gotta tweet this.
Hey. Oh, you got your tickets? You there?
So I got my niece's tickets to the Chris Brown concert.
Keep your hands to yourself.
You know Auntie LeToya has to keep the young ones in check.
No trying to fondle Chris Brown while he's on stage.
You know I had to give him a hard time.
I need you to have on long johns. Is your skirt beneath your knees? I need you to have on a wool sweater. Listen. Yeah, I need to see what you have on. Love you. Send me pictures. All right.
So Diddy finally decides to show up to the party.
Who is? Wow. You just gonna bust on in.
You guys done a lot
So Diddy wants to start talking about love and relationships. Lord Jesus, why did she do that?
So basically what you're saying, Diddy, is West Coast dudes are...
This is about to get deep. We need to move.
You all know when we start talking about you, it gets serious. You all men.
Please. I'm just tired. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Go ahead.
Men from LA are pretty dope. They're pretty cool, but because there's so much that's going on out here, like
Are you saying they're only like as good as their options, and there's a lot of options in LA?
and men, they have this thing that they feel like they're gonna miss out on something.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I'm just with this girl and I'm gonna miss out on the 17 other girls that are cute too. Like,
There's so many pretty girls out here too. It's just.
I think it's pretty girls everywhere. Like,
no,
but
not like
LA is
not like
different.
I mean, LA,
You gonna get every
got
type
a
of
little
girl.
girl everywhere. You're right.
You gonna get every type of girl. You gonna get a pretty girl whether she worth something or not.
It's not quality over quantity.
Right, for sure.
It's like it's
Quantity
just
over
quantity.
quantity.
Like, especially Southern girls or whatever, like, we like to take care of our dudes.
That's
we
raised like that.
we raised like that. Okay, let me ask you this. Do y'all think that there are good men left?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
My boyfriend is a good man.
Is he?
He is a good
He a good man.
Southern man.
Southern man.
He's good and nice and all that.
Of course, a guy is gonna sleep around. Like if he has the option, he's gonna do it. But it takes that special girl that makes them want to stop that. And I feel like you can't knock them for sleeping around. They're dudes like that. That's just it. But I feel like that feel like girls. There's a special girl that will change them.
I think that there's men out there that don't cheat.
Absolutely.
I think that does exist.
Absolutely. I would never, ever, ever say that every man cheats. I think that men change and all of these things. I think that it's always timing for them. You could be with a dude for years. As soon as y'all break up, he's engaged in 3 months and gets married.
That's my point. Is the girl that changes you.
Yeah.
Well, it's also timing for him. I don't think it's the girl.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Basically, y'all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Y'all saying exactly.
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
at the time, like it wasn't you because that time could come and you're still there, but he doesn't want to marry you.
They know what kind of woman they're dealing
We
with
can make ourselves
at a very early stage.
Okay, I'm gonna do
It's
that.
true.
A man will know. Like
He knows.
they're dragging you along for 5 years not at 19 years old, at 30, whatever, and they're dragging you along. They're never gonna marry you because they know right away that they're gonna marry you. They know they want to marry you. That doesn't mean they have to execute it the next year. Like that doesn't mean that.
but I feel like at the end of the day, you know if a man wants to be with you.
Yeah, you do.
That man will talk to you.
You can see
He will be with you. He will call you.
sometimes
You know. No. But you know when that man wants to be with you.
You know that, but sometimes that man leaves.
No, I understand that, but
No, he does.
that didn't mean, to me, that means he didn't want to be with you.
You have to have communication. I've been in a relationship where there's no communication. Literally no communication.
Yeah.
He don't want to talk about when stuff is tricky. He don't want to talk about it right now. He gets nervous.
It gets
he shuts
crazy.
down. It gets crazy. And it's like you're in this cookie cutter relationship that is like, so we're not.
We don't know each other. We just
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Name's
Your name's
Quinn. Nice to meet
Hello,
you.
my name is.
Nice to meet you.
Today.
In my house.
Then I had a relationship where he tells me everything. He's sometimes too honest.
He's like,
and you're like,
hey, don't go
I
that
didn't
far.
want to know all that though.
Like, hey.
Because now I'm thinking about that. Dang, you know what I'm saying? So I've been able to see both. But I think when you find, I've been in a relationship what I felt with someone was my best friend.
I was just about to say that.
Now, when a person knows you like that, it's up to them what they're gonna do with your friendship.
Very true, very
It's
true.
up to them what they're gonna do with your trust.
Very true.
It's up to them whether they're gonna respect that trust. And you have to, you know what I'm saying? I think it starts with that communication and them knowing who they're with and you knowing who you're with. I just feel like when I'm communicating with somebody, I'm reading them. I'm seeing what's going on.
That takes time to learn.
And I pray for this. I discern situations.
Right.
Absolutely.
There are times in in a relationship I've been in and I couldn't put my finger on it.
But it was something.
When I went to my prayer closet, he revealed everything. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
When you get them feelings, when you get the, whatever, you got to go to the prayer closet and ask God to reveal whatever it is, and to also prepare your heart to receive it and to understand it. God put whatever this uncomfortableness in your spirit, He put it in there for a reason. And it's up to you on whether you're going to follow through with it and pray about it and see what it is, or whether you're going to ignore it. I was at my grandmother's house one night, and my grandparents are, well into their 70s. I sat with her from about 8:30 to about 11 o'clock at night. Okay? My grandfather still has his own business, whatever. And she's ironing his clothes. The dinner's on stove, like, it's ready to go. I'm looking at my clock, like, it's 10:30. Where's my grandfather? He is 80 years old. What is he doing in the street? I'm getting worked up. And she just sitting there. I said, where Granddaddy at? She's like,
She been doing it for years.
He'll be home.
She been doing it for years.
Because what he gonna do is come home.
Right. 15 minutes later, he walked through that door. I'm shook. Yeah. We live in a time of technology. I'm gonna text you.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on.
I'm gonna Twitter you. I'm gonna Facebook you. Or I'm gonna look at your Twitter to see. Wait a minute. At 7:30 he was. Back then there was a rotary phone.
Right.
If that. And it wasn't it was nothing but trust.
But that's a good point. So are we expecting too much nowadays?
We're expecting too much because there's an option for us to see. We can see. Before you live on trust.
Let me tell you something. She knew her first and last name. She knew her husband was walking through that door.
She knew.
She didn't need no call to say I'll be home at 8:30. No. And just as sure as she knew he was walking through the door, he knew dinner was ready when he walked in that door.
And he knew his clothes were
So how did they build that? Because maybe there was no other option.
Right.
Okay, so it's weird because it's like I feel that it's a gift and a curse. It's not completely our fault. It's a catch-22 because how do we build something like that?
Because guess what? Now, let me tell you. Back then too, with that trust, the amount of trust that they had, say a man had a whole nother family in a whole nother city or somewhere down the street. Okay? That woman, the only thing she knew was marriage. The only thing she wanted to know was that man.
Yeah.
And regardless of whatever came with him, back or not, she was gonna ride for it because that's all she knew. That's like giving up your kids. The same relationship that they had with their children, with their family, it was family back then. So it was a thing of whatever, your kids might go out, do wrong, do whatever, but I'm still their mama. They looked at their husband the same way. That's still my husband.
Real talk. After a great convo with the girls, I decided to go bowling with some more of our friends. My sweetheart Quincy was there. Of course, when we first got to the bowling alley, I was a little rusty. I was rolling gutter balls. It was all bad. You know Toya, if you know anything about me, you know all it takes to get me pumped up is some food. So once I got some food in me, I started getting in my zone, start focusing in on those pins, and it was over. It's money. I was knocking them down left and right. Down goes Fraser, it's good! It's good! It's good! So then my boy Sean Kingston and Romeo rolled through. So Quincy is kind of like the best bowler out of the bunch, but he has like this crazy way that he flips the ball somehow. I don't know. He always gets it straight. So of course as the night went on, we got silly and things got crazy. I started bowling between my legs and I was doing whatever. It was crazy. The lights was on. They was ready to kick us out, but we kept on bowling. But Quincy officially shut it down for the night. I don't know how he did this. He was like all the way back in the kitchen and bowled the ball. And we were like, it can't be. It can't be. It can't hit it. It was good. He hit the strike. I was done. I was ready to go home. It was over. Headed to the studio to see Jay Valentine. See, see what he has up his sleeve.
I'm Jay Valentine.
Hello.
I am a singer, songwriter, producer.
What we doing?
I felt LeToya would fit really good on the I Do record because of her tone, for one. Like, she has a really distinct voice. Like, you know when she's singing. And when I heard the record, I felt like she would fit perfect.
First of all, what's it about?
It's a love song. Taking a friendship and it growing into something.
This could be interesting.
Yes. And I feel like that's something that she gives off when she sings those type of records, those ballads, and like it's really heartfelt. It's very real life, and it's like the stuff that friends go through from a male-female sense.
So basically, like, they've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
And then you have that one moment where you look like, wait a minute, you're kind of cute.
Exactly.
I want to hear it.
How can you hold me all night? It's only try to do nothing. Kissing and touch.
When I first heard I Do, I love the subject matter. It's so real. Two friends, they get together, they realize, wait a minute, hold on, this could be something. And it was so sexy. Like, it was a great R&B record. The thing that I love most about working with Jay is he's very honest. He's very honest, very blunt. And he's not gonna let me get away with anything at all. So he's definitely a stickler when it comes to that booth and them notes.
I've been holding on so patient. It's been killing me the most, can't take it. So if you're asking if I wanted to,
Good? Yep. The song came out great. Ugh. So me and Franny are headed out to get our workout on Run Your Kid.
And we're done. Like a week or two.
You don't need to work out. I work out to keep weight on me. But you know, when I don't work out, I turn into skinny bones. Oh, it's not bad today. It's only 73 degrees.
No, yesterday
It was 96. I took a picture of it on my phone.
summertime.
Franny Mae.
Franny just obviously doesn't like my, frequent outburst of song.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be my neighbor?
New Year's songs. How's Miss Green?
So Franny asked me about my mama Green. She's good. I love that woman.
She's in Chicago.
Unfortunately, Mama Green is battling cancer. She is a fighter. She has been fighting it for about 1.5 years now, and we're gonna beat it. We gotta beat it. We're gonna beat it.
That's a strong woman. And she is a fighter.
It's not just her fighting this disease, it's the whole family. We in this together.
Cancer don't want nothing with her.
This is probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with. Having someone so close to me in so much pain. I've never really had to deal with anything like this. And even though Mama's fighting, and I know Miss Green is just like, she's so strong, but I see the pain every time I see her, and it's just hard. It's hard for me to watch her go through that. I'm not ready to let her go. I'm not ready to lose her. I'm not ready.
Up and down 3 times.